Now, just to give you a review of scoring, if you aren't familiar with the rules, the letters score their value, the number that's on them, times whatever you place them on, if that's a double or triple letter score. So here, I don't have any double or triple letter scores, so I get the individual values of the letters, 10, 11, 12, 22, times the total word multiplier. And the pink squares are double word scores, so that's double multiplier, so 22 times 2 is 44 points for that. Then if the next play goes here, now it has to connect. Now this was a double word, but I don't get any double because I didn't actually place a new tile over an existing double word. So nothing's doubled, but I do get credit for the Z. Even though I didn't place the Z, I get credit for that as 10, not as 20 as it originally scored, but as its face value. 10 plus 1, this is triple 1, so that's plus 3 plus 1. 10, 11, 14, 15. And then if the next play, say, was here, that would just score 3, 4, 5. I didn't have any bonuses whatsoever. This bonus here doesn't count because I didn't play over it. If the bonus is already covered up, it doesn't count anymore, so this would just be 5. One more scoring rule. If this is the word on the board, a great play, putting the Q on a double letter, and a double word as well, this would score 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, times 2 is 48. The next play could be this, which simultaneously forms 3 words, no in this direction, and then in and no in this direction. So for no, we get a double letter is 2 plus 1 is 3. For in, we get just 1 plus 1, so that's 3 plus 2 is 5. And for no, we get another 3, so that would be a score of 8 altogether. So here's calculate score. It takes all these variables that we need to specify the play, and I'm going to start out a total of my word multiplier, that is, have I got any double or triple letters, and there might be more than one of them. If I had a long word that matches up with some existing letters on the board, then I'd get credit, and I covered a double and a triple letter, then I'd get multiplied by 6, so I need to keep track of that. And then I also want to keep track of the crossword totals, so not the word I'm playing, but the other crosswords, because they are separate from this word multiplier. Figure out where my starting position is from that position. Figure out the direction that I'm moving in, down or across, what the delta are. Figure out what the other direction is. So if I'm moving in the cross direction, I want to know that the other direction is the down direction. And now just enumerate the words. So enumerate the letters in the word and the position within the word. Figure out the square on the board and the bonus square, the word multiplier, if the square was already placed on the board, so if it is a letter, and I've got a function for that. I should be defining this here. So this is a bad piece of code. I should be calling is letter a square rather than testing directly, since I decided to make that more abstract. So figure out the word multiplier from the bonuses. You only get the bonus if the letter wasn't already on the board. Figure out the letter multiplier, same thing. Increment my points by the points from the letter times the letter multiplier. And now, if the square is an anchor, and the anchor is not one of these unrestricted anchors, then we want to look for the crosswords. So there is a crossword, figure out the crossword score, and add that into the total. Why do I have this direction is not down here? Because I'm going to do crossword score is going to recursively call calculate score, and we don't want it to recurse infinitely. We just want it to recurse once. I'm going to explain that a little bit more. So note up here, within horizontal plays, we're calling calculate score. So the only place we call calculate score is here, and we're calling it with the across. The way we get the down is because we transpose the board. And so for calculate score, we know we're going to be called with the across direction the first time, and then the down direction the second time. Although I guess I feel a little bit bad that that assumption that we're always going to be called with across the first time is kind of hardwired into that. That makes calculate score a little bit brittle. Probably I should refactor this to stop the recursion in some other way. But I'm so close to the finish line now, I don't want to stop to clean things up. I want to get to the end. Now here's crossword score. Figure out the position. We find the crossword. That's a function we already wrote. And then we recursively call calculate score.